Okay. Here we go. What is up? Friday. Here we go. Let me fix this. Day 2 of a 10-day sprint to release day for Warrior Academy Redux author workday stream. I'm Gabriel Rathweg. I am a author who is streaming, not a streamer who is a writer. I'm a writer who is a streamer, as I say, and best-selling self-published author. I'm a best-selling author, and these streams are to answer a few questions for people like how do you write a book, how do you publish a book, and so on, and to see an author work on their daily routine. Currently, I'm in the midst of publishing this book, republishing this book, Warrior Academy Redux. It's a rewrite of the old series of mine from almost a decade ago that I did not give the full benefit that it deserved. And yeah, got 8 more days to put it out, 9 more days actually. And that's what this stream is me getting this book out. Originally, I thought it was going to be a lot easier. I thought I'd just do a little bit of editing and some grammar and it'd be done, but it's become like a monster, and it's a rewrite from top to bottom. So anyway, we'll do that, and today's going to be admin work, Royalroad, posting, X-posting, look at some numbers, a little Instagram post, create some artwork with AI, and then, yeah, back to editing and rewriting. Originally, I was supposed to have the book up for pre-order, for release on the 15th, but it just wasn't done. And with Amazon, if you do a pre-order, you have a day you have to submit it for release day, and I just didn't hit the time, so I had to push the release by 10 days. So yeah, still in the window of a book a month though, and I can keep that going. All right. Let's do the obligatory who I am stuff, where it's like put my books in there. All right, this is my main Amazon book page. All right, here's a link to my books. So yeah, what this stream is for is to hold myself accountable to do the admin work and to do the writing every day, because one of the big problems, difficulties as a self-published author and working from home is holding yourself accountable and making sure you do the work. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, those are my books, and then let's see. Currently, the latest book I wrote was from Chef Crafter Conqueror Book 6, and did that in 26 days, September 1st through September 26th, and then put it up for pre-order on October 15th, released November 1st, and now it's been out for a month and 12 days, so it's doing really good. 319 ratings, 4.5 stars. 4.5 and above is your solid. Anything below that, people get upset, but hey, it is what it is. Even on Goodreads, it's 200 ratings and 4.5, and that's pretty solid. Right now, we're right under 15K, which is where I thought I'd be about midway through the month. And we're sitting at number 18 in alternative history, which, like I said, is about where I thought I'd be. Something happened, though. I got an email. I'll probably show it. There's something called a Kindle. A Kindle. No, thank you. A Kindle deal for Amazon Kindle deal. And Amazon, I look at the name of it. Let me see. Where is it? Kindle deal nomination. So it's already done, so you can quickly get over it. But basically, what is here? What is a Kindle deal nomination. So basically what this does is Amazon will take the book, they'll discount it for me, and they'll run a special, like an email special. Well, they'll discount the book from, because it's $5.99 down to like $2.99, $3.99, something like that. Hey, buddy, want to say hi? Everybody say hi to my cat, Wesley. Hey, buddy. He's my boy. So they'll do this for a month, and basically it's a free marketing, and they still pay you at the same price. So it's a really, really, really like solid deal. So if you're a burgeoning self-published author and this is offered to you through Amazon, I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. Um, the beautiful part about this is because the deal was offered for my first book. Blah blah. Let me catch this here. Let me do a quick link in there. Because the deal is offered for book one, from Chef to Crafter Conqueror book one, people who buy it will most likely buy the rest of the books. Do you know what I mean? If they like it. So like, it's almost like a 50. It's like a 20% decrease. It's a 20% decrease in readership as you go through a series on average. It decreases about, if it's a good series, you still lose about 20% of your readers as you progress. It's just a kind of a thing, and there's only a few series that it doesn't happen to, but even then, you can look across the spectrum of ratings, and it's a steady decline of readership. So you have to keep that in mind when you are releasing a series, because it's a forever declining set. Like, all right. So how does this make sense? How do I explain this? Like, while you're always gathering new readers, with each new book in a series, less people read the series, but more people are reading the series. It's almost antithetical, but it happens because the declination of ratings and reviews just happens, and people get tired of something the longer it gets, which is why you see authors trying to find new series, new things that work, new things that'll catch fire, so to speak. All right, did I see book 6? Which there's a few different ways that you can like approach like how you want to be an author, right? Like the standard is, oh, I want a bestseller. Oh, hope I write a book, everybody loves my book, and I become number one bestseller. Like, I want to be a J.K. Rowling. I want to be a Stephen King. I want to be something like that, which is a solid way to do it, I guess, for some people, because like, that's the dream, right? The dream is to be like a best-selling author, right? That's the dream. I wanted to do that first. It didn't work out for me because like my books just didn't take off like that. But what I have done is the second option, which is a slow, steady grind of building a reader base that are very loyal to my books and my style of writing. So, either way works. Like a lot of the bigger famous authors, obviously, they do it the other way because it worked. I mean, if I could have done it the other way, I would, I guess, but I kind of like compare it to like being like a first round draft pick in the NBA. You're picked like in the first top 10. You're supposed to be like this amazing thing, or as somebody's picked up in the second or third round. Then you got time to like grow as a player. Learn more skills, and by the time like you develop, people are like, who's this guy? So that's kind of the way I look at it. I don't know. So yeah, I wasn't first rounder, but I'm still in the game. I'm still playing professional ball. All right, so this is what I'm currently working on, which is War Academy Redux, and this is the one that's taking the thing. This is the monster. And I thought it would just be a real quick rewrite edit, but damn, has it been tough. I think there's a lot of like personal shit because I'm rereading my writing and I'm like, oh, my writing sucks. So yeah. And it's also the first one I'm doing with A+ content. This is A+ content here. So I'm gonna have to fix this, change the banners. I got new pictures I want to do. We're two up there. I haven't been getting many pre-orders, right? Because I've been pushing it, but that's okay. So I want to do that. I want to create like a card battle system thing. I'm going to add to it, but that's later for later on. So Warrior Academy Redux. Let's do right there. Oh, that didn't work. So we need the whole thing. Here we go. There we go. Let's do this one here. Here. All right. There it is. All right, then that's done. Let's check out some numbers. Any new reviews? Still looking at Lisa from November 27th. It's okay. Thanks, Lisa. I appreciate it. All right, so when I started the stream, I was at like 4,600 followers. And my goal for this release was to get to 5,000. So currently, we're 16 away. So why is that important to me? 5,000 followers is basically a mailing list. Amazon's the biggest mailing list in the world, if you don't know. And like, if you look your email, every time like you get a fucking new thing, it's Amazon ads, Amazon a new book, Amazon blah blah blah. So by following me on Amazon, people are guaranteed to get email blasted by Amazon, email, text, whatever, and that's 5,000 dedicated followers. How does that translate into sales? Well, I know almost for a fact that those 5,000 people will buy my book when it comes out sometime in the first 2 months. So I can guarantee I'll make $15,000 in the first 2 months because it's about $3 a book is what it averages out to be between Kindle Unlimited reads and sales from the purchasing the book. So that's guaranteed, just the first 2 months. And the second, it goes down exponentially, half. It goes 15, 7, 3, but that's just a book though, so that's guaranteed. My ultimate goal is 10,000. And once I get to 10,000, that's 30 grand a book, And I can relax. I'm not relaxed, but you have 10,000 dedicated followers just on Amazon. That doesn't count the other platforms that people are reading from anywhere else, or any of this marketing I'm doing now. Like, because that's what this stream is just me having to do admin work, which I have to do anyway, and marketing myself via the stream, and then, which I'll show in a minute, cutting up clips and putting them on Opus and all the other things you have to do as a self-published author anyway to be successful. Because it's not, if I could just sit and write for a few hours and give that the fuck to somebody and I'm done, damn, 14 minutes, first F-bomb, then I would be like prolific as a writer. I would have so many books out. I'd have a book a month, every year for the next 20 years. They're just so, that's exaggerating, but still, it just, that's the amount of work it is. So anyway, 16 more, I hit my goal, which I'll hit soon. Right now, sales are decent. 30K rank for book 1, which is good. Book 2's 340s. I Am Gamer's getting some play. I don't even count audio sales because it's just extra for me. It's gravy. Like, I got a couple book contracts, audio contracts with Tantor Audio. So like, they gave me a couple advances, and once those are up, then I'll get more audio. But like, it's just extra money. I don't even think about it. Like, it's not I don't think about it, but I don't factor it into my overall monthly thing. All right, so we're down 15.5, but that'll go back up. And this will go back up. People will buy today, so we 6 months. So we topped out at 460. It was like 450 something, but 460. And then for the last month and a half, it's a steady decline to here, right? Now we're here, but that's today. It's like here. But let's go 6 months. Why is that not all available? 2 weeks. Okay, well, that's annoying. Previous. There we go. So, see, we'll sit around this for the rest of the month, and it'll spike. But when Warrior Academy Redux comes out, I'm curious because I've never released books so quickly together, so back to back. And the plan is to do that for 9 months. The only examples I have of that, I mean, there's a lot of examples of it, but the most recent and most successful I can think of is Sean Oswald. So if you've read any of Sean Oswald's book on Amazon, he's pretty prolific author. So anyway, doing great. And then a few more days we'll have Warrior Academy out. All right, so I got all those in the chat. This here is done. Kindle nomination, make sure you do it. If any questions, highly recommend it. Prime reading as well. I have a few. I usually put my books in Prime reading. It gives. Where's Prime reading? Oh, that's not right. Huh. Well, it's another program that Amazon offers, and it's like a select amount of books that you can choose from. That's not Kindle Unlimited, and it's Prime, and they're free. And really, it's mostly for exposure. The more exposure you can get to people, the more It's all about exposure. All right, that's done. So chapter 16, let's put a new chapter up in Royalroad. I normally don't do Royalroad, and that's because I don't feel that I have to. And I know that seems pretentious or whatever, but it's not because I don't think I get benefit from it. It's just one more thing that I have to add to my day that's a pain in the ass. And I already have the stream, the writing, the editing, the X posting, the other social media posting, the answering emails, the blah, blah, the business side, all this and all that. And then when you add Royalroad, that's another thing. That's another group of people you have to just consider when you're writing. And so I just am doing this for the stream for an example as what you should do. And you should post your stuff on Royalroad as a new author because it's connected to Amazon. They feed each other. People on Royalroad will buy your book on Amazon if they like it because they like to support new authors. And it's just like that dude or chick or whoever I used to know who was like a music guy, and they're like, "Oh, dude, you ever heard this band? They're underground and they support this weird shit." They're like that guy times a million, I was going to buy one of these today, 32-inch. Anyway, distraction. Let me add a chapter. Let's do track 17. All right. I was already prepared here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Track 17. All right. Pop that in here. So all my books have soundtracks. I believe that music is really good with reading, and I have them together. Like, I think that everything should have a soundtrack. I'm like Peter Griffin on the bus, like riding on the bus. Stupid. But yeah, so here I'm going to link the playlist. So like when I wrote this book originally a decade ago, I had this idea that if you could listen to the music like a soundtrack as you're reading, but you'd have to read at an average of 1 minute a page. And that just doesn't make sense to people because most people don't read at 1 minute a page. But I still love the soundtrack. And if you want to listen to the soundtrack while you're reading and you can read at a minute per page, then great. I'm in on Word, not on Kindle. It's awesome. And when I wrote the book, I wrote it to the song. So it's like meant to go up and down. Ebb and flow of the book is the ebb and flow of the song. So each chapter really is the flow of the song goes to the chapter. But that was the intent, you know? It's tough. I love it. Some people don't. Some people cannot do two things at once. Cannot like listen to music and read, or listen to music, read and talk, or whatever. Like, yeah, I get it. Everybody's different, you know, it's what it is. And then here's the link to the pre-order. So I want to make sure these are in each chapter. Publish that. So here, by publishing, here's how I would recommend if you're going to be on Royalroad. Publish every day and publish at least 2,000 to 3,000 words a day. I recommend 3,000 words because I'll publish another chapter in a little while, chapter 18, because I think it's about 2,000 words, but I don't want to do it right away. Because you keep people engaged daily, and they see you doing something daily, and they have to engage with you daily. It builds a habit, and it builds a rapport. Remember that. So we'll come back to this. I do have to do this. Don't need that. Got to do Opus. What else? Editing. Any other admin stuff? All right. Let me do a bulk schedule. Okay. Make sure we generate it all. Wait. No. Okay. All right. So with Opus, that's this program I'm using now. This allows me to take these streams I'm doing, use AI to clip them all, and then auto-generate short clips, obviously, that I can post across social media. But the only one I can bulk schedule is YouTube. And it's annoying, but it is what it is. So let me get out of here from an exit. So what I'll do is select all. Oh, wait. No, I needed to see when the last date I was that I bulk scheduled. I think it was January. I keep looking that way because I have a kitten as well. My wife and I have a kitten. And I'm worried about her dying every other second of the day. So, you know, because that's what they do. So 6 a.m. on the 12th. So what I do with my scheduling clips is I put every even hour is a YouTube short, and every odd hour is a clip on every other social media platform. So 24 hours a day, I have a clip generated. Now, it seems like a lot. It is, but whatever, you know, if you don't like it, don't watch it, right? That's all. 6 a.m. on the 12th. 6 a.m. on the 12th. So select all, bulk schedule, customize time, 6 a.m. December 12th. No, January 12th. Boom. That's how far out I'm trying to get ahead of this. Oh, sorry, buddy. There's my cat sitting right behind me, so I step on him. All right. And then once this is done, I'll do a couple of those. Then we'll generate some AI art. I need to get some more coffee. Ugh. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Stupid. So stupid. So dumb. All right. So now these are all scheduled. So 11 a.m. on the 19th for everything else. This is, yeah, I'm way ahead because if I could bulk schedule everything, that would be freaking amazing. But whatever. All right. So I need to be 1 p.m. on the 19th. One p.m. the 19th. So, you know, I don't know how to use TikTok because I'm an old man. But these go into my feed or my inbox. So I wonder if they're just going into my inbox and I have to post them from there. I should probably figure that out. Because I could just be a retard and none of my videos are like posting. Or they are posting and I'll find that out at some point. Maybe I'll ask my little sister. That's so stupid. So 1 p.m., 1 p.m. So 3 p.m. on the 19th. I need to get some coffee. Let me do that real quick. 19th, 3 p.m. All right, let me see. What can I put up here? Keep y'all mugs busy. I need to get coffee. I think I gotta make a new pot. I'll be right back. He's so gay. Look at the. You can see like what I watch is retarded stuff. Oh, I mean, my wife watched this the other day. We were watching Explorers. Man, it's a terrible movie. So great. Loved it. So bad it's good. These guys are fun. These Sunday cool people. Retarded. Nuclear fusion? Okay, here we go. Let's see what this is. Nuclear fusion breakthrough. I will be back. In a few minutes. Gotta get coffee. Okay, so 20 years away. 20 years away. Okay, let's knock this out. All right, so yesterday did Hero. Let's do. No, we did Dwayne. All right, so let's change this out to. I think it's time to do another girl. Sarah, Vanessa. Okay, bad person this time. Shrink it. Why is that bold? That's why. It's back. Yeah, we're not going to have player statistics. We'll have not this. Yes, we'll get rid of. This is added later. All right. Okay, race, attributes. Okay, then we have hair color. We have. Let me see something. Oh, I'm gonna need this. Derp, derp, derp. All right, there we go. Okay, and /a and /a. Okay, no information. Student bloody opa. Okay. Struck with a successful attack. Pass down to Rage Clan and their satellite clans. And skill is hoarded by there's a chance that every host will be affected by the struck by six. Okay. All right. So I need to put her. What are her? Here we go. Height. Weight. Hair. Wait, what did I have? Oh, I know. Hair, height, blah, 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 blah. Where am I? Here. No. Here. Nope. Here. Okay. Dun, dun. Hair. Skin. Bone. White. Comma. Eye. Color. Blood. Red. Anything else? Hair, skin, eyes. Hair, skin, eyes. Okay. Weapons. Scorpion Ringo. Bloody Aura. Bloody Aura. Okay. Expands speed, strength, and stamina by a factor of 2. The aura, the bloody aura has a passive skill that a passive ability that instills bloodlust in the host. When activated, there's a chance, slight chance, with every attack that the host will be infected or those struck by such attacks will be infected. Okay, there we go. All right, take this one. Control C. Pop it into here. Control V. All right, and then I want to take this and switch it back to the one I did for. Shoot, didn't save it. Oh, there it is. This. Oh, I did save it, but I. Son of a gun. All right, well, I don't need that one. All right. Melissa's. Right, Melissa's. Yeah. Is a burning blood red colored scorpion named Ringo, made of magic power. Make the card a queen of diamonds, but shape it as a medallion featuring the scorpion Ringo. Give Melissa a Japanese high school girl's outfit, like a super cool, sexy Japanese anime, with the top buttoned up all the way up, with the tie worn correctly, making her look like a cool but nerdy yet strong female librarian character with full blood red hair, with full long gorgeous hair colored a burning blood red, done in the antagonist female style, with fluorescent blood red eyes, full magical power. Make sure to make Melissa and Ringo in the following style. All right, file, save copy. Melissa RWA. This PC. Warrior Academy. Desktop. Boom. Save. All right, copy. All right, Grok, let's go. Let's do it, Super Grok. Okie doke. Nope. Let's see if this helps. All right, we're changing some of the prompt. I found the prompts in Grok and stuff work better if you write it in Word and then copy paste it, as opposed to using it, just typing it in Grok. Come on, baby, let's go. I don't know why I'm so excited about this. Aha, that'll work. All right. Let's try it one more time. See what it does this time. What if we go... We'll add that, see what happens. It's one word prompt. All right. We'll go with this. Okay, we'll switch this over. Then we'll put these in the foil here. I know the minutia of this work is so boring, right? All right. Okay, then we're going to do a new post. Warrior Academy Redux. Available now for pre-order. Let's take her information, Pop that in there. Get rid of this. And get rid of that. All right, let's take these images. Bang. Bang. And put one up here. One here. Okay. Then I'm going to put a link in for the book. Take this. Drop that here. Then what did I put out here? here. Nope, that's not it. Here. Yeah, we'll copy that. C. Control V. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Just go with this. Posting. Then we'll do it on Insta. Post. Let's do. No, let's do. That one. Next. All right, War Academy. Get that there. Then let's do LITRPG. Game Lit. Hashtag books. Hashtag books. Hashtag bookstagram. Hashtag book talk. Hashtag anime. Hashtag manga. Hashtag sci-fi books. Hashtag fantasy books. Hashtag academy. All right, we'll share that. And that's done. Okay. Sent. This is done. All right. Now, okay, let's see. Where are we at here? 5 p.m. on the 19th. 7 p.m. 9 p.m. Wait, 3 p.m. 5 p.m. 7 p.m. I got a headache. 11. And then 1 a.m. on the 20th. Okay. 3 a.m. All right. Well, how many do we have left here? One. Oh, God. How many clips did they make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rows. All right. We'll do that later. I got to go back to writing. About an hour. I think that should be good. I think, what else? Yeah, I got to go back to writing. Did numbers, did those things. Writing tip. Did I give writing tip? think I might have given it right to the beginning. I think I was like, what did I say at the beginning? I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I'm kind of exhausted. But I gotta reset, refocus, and get back on this. Nope. This. There we go. We're back up to here. All right. Yep, right here. So, uh, well, all right. I'm gonna get out of here, folks. Enjoy your Friday. I'm back on tomorrow. Do more another stream, another work stream, and get back to work. I only got 9 days left before I gotta put this up. That means 20-ish, 25 pages a day, rewriting and editing. And that's just to hit that deadline of 21st. What I really like to do is do like more than that and be done rewriting and editing by like the 17th, 18th. And then I want to spend those 3 days doing a reread, line edit, and then making sure everything's grammatically correct. And then I gotta go through and make sure everything's formatted correctly. And we'll do that on. I'll do that live too on the stream. But yeah, so this book turned out to be a full on book. And I thought it would be like a happy, but it's a full on. So it's a full on wood, not a chub. All right, everybody, I'm out. Deuces. Be back. Storyforge. Storyforge probably this weekend. Hopefully, we'll talk to Dom. We'll see what's going on. I know he's got things going on. We'll definitely gonna be knocking some Storyforges out if anybody wants to watch those over the course of the next couple weeks. And yeah, I hope everybody has a good day, a good Friday. Adios.